And we're live now.
Wait, who's live? Are we? Wait. Oh, it's us. Oh, it's us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So, Jolly, you look fantastic. The light looks way better today, and
thanks.
the understash,
I'm glowing.
the goatee.
You got a makeover.
It looks very
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had facial reconstructive surgery after my handler over here put a fistful of cocaine up my ass.
I thought it was because of your big role you're getting in your Hollywood movie that you're starring in next year.
Oh, what's that? Jolly does Debbie and Dallas?
Yes, not necessarily in that order. That's the length
Jolly
of the, that's
the
the entire title.
Yeah, well, that's why I grew out the 70s porn stash. See, we're doing a retro movie.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a new guest with us tonight. We got Purrp Minded in the house.
Yes, we do.
Here.
Let's be polite here.
What a Purrp! Purrp Minded is also a big Walking Dead fan, so we thought we'd have him join us. Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
So, before we get into, because everybody kind of knows me and Megs and Ben's story, let's hear a little bit about Purrp. What got you into Walking Dead, and when did you become a fan? You know, all that good stuff.
At first I didn't know that it was a comic book, like most shows that come out, and you'd be like, oh, after the first season you realize, oh, it's based off a comic book. Okay. I was just drawn to it when I first saw the trailer. I was like, oh, it looks like it's gonna be something unique, and it was. You know, I still think it's a unique show. You know, even though some people, it's not as big as it was when it first started, but that's a given with shows like this that are so long running. But I was just hooked after the first season, and I was just like, damn, I just want more, and just became a fan of it. And just I like how they kind of reinvent the zombie genre, which, like, I know a lot of people don't like the whole soap opera aspect to it. It can kind of drag a bit, with that, but I think that's the whole point, is to see these characters, live in this world and whatnot, instead of it just being like a point A to point B type story and whatnot. So
I think all the soap opera stuff pays off if it's set up well. Like if you care about what's that, it's like they have to set it, and a lot of the time it's set up nicely, and whatever. But then you're absolutely there are times where it's not set up so well. But yeah, how do you do it over 8 billion hours of viewing time?
I do wish that they would cut back on the episodes. Like, don't make it 16, and they should have kind of cut it to like 12 or 10. So like we didn't get so much filler, because
less filler, yeah,
because
characters like
and especially because that mid-season break. Also, like, because you have to like wait 2 months and stuff, and if nothing really happens, or if that mid-season finale doesn't do a good job of setting up, people won't really care about when it comes back and whatnot. So me
and Megs have talked about that quite a few times, where in the first few seasons it was a lot more intimate with a lot less characters. You had your maybe 9 or 10 that you're really focused on. But now, with it being spread out at Hilltop, Oceanside, all these different locations, it's harder to nail down the emotions. You know what I mean? Because they got to jump around so much.
Yeah.
Well, I think that this is just my prediction, but I think that their ultimate goal was to have Walking Dead constantly. Like, they're going to have like Walking Dead, then Fear the Walking Dead, and then whatever other spin-off that they were going to have. So they do like six episodes of this show, and then 6 episodes. Like, ultimately, it's just constant Walking Dead. I think that's what their original plan was, because they realized how popular it was, and it was making money. But then they kind of tanked that. So
Hell, hey, we got K-Log in the chat. Hail, K-Log.
K-Log.
That's good.
Panda Power. Okay. Tommy's here. I miss Tommy. He was MIA for a while.
Hail, Tommy.
He's back.
We also have Panda Power.
Ancient One, Madness Productions. Yeah, thanks for popping in, guys. Slap that like button. So we're talking.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Go ahead.
No, I was just literally just going to say Tommy is a connoisseur of all the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah. No, he's a good dude. But yeah, we're talking episode 12, right? 12?
Yes, 12.
Yes, 12. Okay. And
Episode 12, season... No, I'm just kidding. Season 12.
I just like to take a quick moment to blow my load and say, it finally fucking happened. I've been saying this for weeks.
Talked about it for a while.
Yeah, finally happened. And that's pretty much what happens in the comic, more or less. So the Carol part wasn't involved in the comic, but Negan chopping off the head was and bringing it back to, I think he brings it back to Rick in the comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, wait till Rick get a load of this and whatnot.
Yeah.
I would have loved that. That's why I was like, I'm so mad that like Andrew Lincoln decided to like, do the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Money talks.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess. Apparently, from what I read, it's like because his damn family. He like never sees his family. They're all in England. It's like, why don't you move them over here? I don't know.
Right.
Right.
Just move your family, like, move your family, and stuff.
You're gonna let us down? Not your family? Come on.
You bastard!
Strangers.
Come back, Rick! This movie's better be
World.
fucking epic.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
That's all I'm
John
saying.
Wick with zombies.
That's right. That's what I want to see. I want to see some
Yeah.
Rick Grimes, baby.
Bitch.
So did they?
I miss him. God, I miss him.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just thinking that actually, like yesterday, I had like a moment in my closet with my like cosplay stuff. I had like a Purrp Grimes hat and a beard, and I was like,
So was Alpha's plan? I'm sorry, you guys. I kind of watched it pretty quickly because I was, in a hurry to get here on time and all that jiggity. So did Alpha? Her plan was for Negan to kill her daughter, right? She was basically asking Negan to kill her daughter, right? Or not?
She wanted
What was the whole thing with the
Lydia
cabin?
herself, right?
Okay,
I think-
Go ahead, Purrp.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to find Lydia, and that's why like Negan was like, oh, I got what you're looking for, what you've been looking for.
Okay, so he made it like Negan made it like he had her captured in the cabin, but
Yeah.
okay, he was just leading her to a trap. Okay, I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I need for you to be alive. I need for you. You need to become a lion.
I love your impersonations of her.
I should shave
They're
my head and
gold.
do a parody of her, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should like get a bald cap.
just just wear like a cheap ass shower cap.
She has no eyebrows either. I noticed that.
Yeah.
No eyebrows.
She
Yeah,
cleans up. She cleans up really good. Her IMDb,
committed.
the IMDb photo is pretty nice. She looks pretty good in
No,
this.
she's an attractive lady when her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she's cleaned up without like the,
She-
the dirt and stuff, Takes
She
a
low-key
shower,
looks like
puts her
what's
perfume
his name? James McAvoy. Like Professor X.
the femme version,
Yeah.
That's funny.
the femme version of the Split, like one of the personalities on the Split movie, but like a femme.
So what's up with Beta and him? He keeps missing Death. Like they had a perfect arrow shot at his head, and they decided to kill what's her name, Gamma. They decided to kill her zombie instead. After Beta split her up the front, caught her slipping, and Beta's just sitting there waiting for the dumb bitch to fucking turn, and that guy had a perfect shot at Beta's head to kill him right there on the spot, and he shoots her. It's like you could have killed her later. That's Beta. You had an open shot. So another one of those holes that I see in this show that they just dumb mistakes. It's like, come on. But I think that was the only one that pissed me off.
Shot in the shoulder. It would have been cool to see him get shot in the shoulder or something like that, and him just take off.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Right. Shoulder, or, a leg, something.
And
Well,
I'm glad that Gamma's dead because she's kind of like irritating. She's definitely like a plot device and just I don't know.
Well,
like the ugly
she's the
Right.
one who consoles the baby, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
that really her nephew or something?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she had a moment, and she does pull you in a little bit.
Yeah.
You're right. She's an absolute device because she's kind of almost a throwaway character. But these last few episodes, you do kind of okay, she's earning my respect, my trust, maybe a little bit. And
Right.
it was kind of sad to see her get slaughtered so quickly. It was a weird moment when he gets is it forgive me, Beta gets half of his mask
Yeah.
cut off, right? And then
Right.
some random dude's like,
Yep.
"Oh, it's you." So it would have been a shame. Anyway, it would have been better if it was actually someone that we knew, but it didn't really make any difference because we don't actually know.
I was confused by that. Like, why did he? It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
look familiar or something. I was just like, okay.
They might.
Yeah, well, in the comic, he's a famous baseball player, but in
okay.
this, he's like a famous country singer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you go back to the episode where Alpha finds him, kind of hiding away in like that old school or whatever, there's a quick shot where you see him on an album cover. It's like pinned to a chalkboard behind him or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go. It's very subtle, but it's him. So yeah, he's a country singer, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I was like, well, it's like I look familiar. I thought he just killed him just because he was being all extra and stuff and just being loud and stuff. But,
No, because when Alpha met him and took his mask off the first time, and they had their little special kinship moment where they bonded or whatever. She looked at him all weird, kind of like, oh, that I recognize you type of look, and yeah.
Pull it back.
So they've been kind of building that little piece of it too, which is great because that's in the comics. He is famous.
You know what? It would have been perfect. It would have been perfect if the extra started singing one of his songs, like that would have been like, shut up. I don't know. That to me, if I was the director or writer, that's what I would have had him do. I would have had this guy go, "Oh, you're the one who sings that," blah, blah, and he literally starts belting out a song like horribly and just horribly singing it. And then he has to like shut him up. Anyway, that's what I would do. That's what I would have done.
I don't know. Maybe they still.
I like when Negan called him Frowny McTwo-Knives or something like that.
Frowny McTwo-Knives. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
classic.
I did say that. I wrote that down.
Yeah, I actually laughed out loud on that one. Yeah, Negan stole the show. Obviously, he really had a shining episode finally, and it's a great thing because I've never liked his character so much, and then I had to stop and pause and think about what he did to Glenn.
Right.
And it was like, man, I've come full circle. It's crazy.
I went back and watched that. Yeah.
Oh, especially when they're burning down Hilltop. I'm just saying.
Right.
I mean, do you guys remember the Twitter cosplay? It was a Negan cosplay Twitter contest, and all these people were just doing all these posts, and there was literally thousands of people dressed up like Negan. It was insane. It's just funny to see how many people love this character, and I was like, holy sh! Anyway.
Yeah, he made an impact on like just television. Like, I say to this day, like when they introduced him in season 7, it was one of the best introductions to a villain on television, like of probably all time.
It was very, very dramatic. That's for sure.
So what was that? What was the deal with that old guy and the kid? Like the kids, he's like he got bit, so he just wants to save all the kids. But you think that he's gonna do something weird to him, and then he just. Anyway, I don't know. Did that have any significance at all, or was it just like a weird story?
No, he was trying to kill himself so he wouldn't turn into a zombie and come and eat them.
Right.
But he missed.
Oh,
he just braced himself,
okay.
so he still turned.
Okay.
Yeah, he's supposed to go through the eye, and he tried to do it like through his forehead. Yep.
That was brutal.
So
that was brutal. So
he probably just knocked himself out. Yeah, he knocked himself out and died while he was knocked out.
Oh. Dude. So what about this moment? So Judith kills someone real for the first time by accident.
Yeah, she caught her first body. I was like, yeah.
That's pretty traumatizing for like a 10, 12-year-old, however old she is. Like that's freaky, man. That's freaky to.
That messed Carl up.
Well, Carl wasn't much older, when he put down old mom.
Yeah,
I just-
he killed his mom.
Right.
Like Carl killed his mom. That's
Yeah.
You killed your mom. That messed
Yeah.
her up though.
That's a hard
Sad.
one to top. But yeah, at least Judith is going through the motions. I just can't help but get more and more excited for her and I guess what's his name, RJ, the little one, to finally be reunited with her father. I still feel that this whole show is building to something like that. Why else would they keep these characters around and keep them so front and center and involved? There's a constant reminder every time you see Judith is that hat. It's like that hat has lived on through the entire show, and that is the Grimes hat, you know. So it's getting exciting, and I don't know if you guys got a chance. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Purrp.
No, I was just saying like that hat passed down to like it was first with Rick, then it was with Carl, now it's with Judith.
Yep.
So it's like maybe RJ is gonna be the next one to just rock that hat after Judith goes or something like that.
They'll just bypass
Very possible.
Judith and go to RJ, do a Hawkeye.
Which kind of leads me to the second half. Did you guys, by chance, catch the sneak peek of next week's episode?
I should start watching those because you always ask me that, and I never watch them.
They canceled the Walking Dead, so I didn't get a chance. I usually watch them on there.
Yeah, it's gonna be centered around Michonne, which kind of like low-key disappointed me because it's like, yo, you just gave us a really good episode, and you're just gonna kind of give us Michonne now.
Well,
Right.
they found her sword. Carol found her sword just chilling. Her sword just chilling in the leaves.
In this episode she did?
Yeah, like why would she leave her sword?
No, that was Judith, not Michonne. That was Judith's scabbard, I think, that holds the sword. I don't think it was Michonne's.
Actually, I think it was.
No, because she had it because that's what she stabbed the dude with.
It might have been Lydia's staff, whatever, because you remember when Negan came across her, like he kind of just like.
I'm watching that scene right now. It's
what the hell is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Michonne's.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I can't tell.
I'm almost positive it's Michonne's.
It looks like a staff. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, it's Lydia's. It's Lydia's because it builds up to the Carol Negan moment right at the end.
I can see why it looks like a katana blade sheath.
It does.
Though it really does.
Yeah.
But when you can see the cylinder of it, you can see that it's I could be wrong though, but that's what I'm seeing. I don't know.
I thought it was Judith.
Megs is like, nope. I know it's Are you sure?
I don't know. I have a 60-inch TV that I watch this on. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
How do y'all feel about Magna being alive?
Oh, I was like, oh, there she is.
I thought somebody's gonna accidentally like shoot her and think she's a zombie. That'd be crazy.
The girlfriend spotted her. But Daryl's girl's nowhere to be found.
She's still alive, I think, obviously, because she, lost her in the crowd.
They wouldn't build her up this much just to let her go like that. No way.
Yeah.
The deaf one?
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
I forgot her name too, actually.
I really wish they just kill off what's her name? Jerry, the one that used to be with Kelly. No, Kelly. I'm drawing a blank. The one with the slingshot. I was like, a slingshot is not going to do shit in the zombie apocalypse. I'm sorry. Her pull that shit out. I'm just like, oh my god, kill her, please.
Who are you, Richie Rich?
Yeah.
I want to see.
She's kind of an annoying character.
I do want to see someone do a dual chainsaw, like in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just do a dual chainsaw, but it's just too noisy. You can't. It doesn't. It's not applicable because it's too noisy. But it'd be funny to do that.
That'd be dope.
What else? There's a lot of weird little stuff that happens in this episode. But there's, I don't know. I think the big events were the good parts that helped it kind of push it along. But
well, Hilltop's gone. That's Ash now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
that's all.
No more Hilltop.
And I was gonna say, well, what's Maggie gonna come home to now?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I really hope they explain that, like, because she's gonna pop up at the last episode like of the season finale,
Right.
and because I didn't like how they kind of just wrote her character off and just didn't really explain where she went, and she just left her kid
Yeah.
behind and stuff like.
bye. I don't care about no
Well,
one.
that was a little weird.
Oh,
Like
I
and
think
that,
she took her
guys,
kid with
but
her though.
Oh,
She
okay.
took her baby with. I think. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. She did. I don't know. She didn't take anybody like any major characters with her, obviously, but I don't know. I can't even remember what the fuck they said where she went. Do you, Megs?
It was because Ingrid died and she was all broken up and she had to go on like a personal quest to find some agricultural books because that one traveler remember that
Oh,
one
that's
travel
right.
lady
Yeah,
that
the travel
came?
lady.
She had to
Yep.
go find that travel lady that
Right.
I could see them.
came.
I could see them introducing her, like her coming back and bringing somebody back that's from the Commonwealth, since that's going to be the next story arc and
Yep.
whatnot.
Yep. Commonwealth, and I keep thinking that's where Rick's at, being
Yeah.
held against his will. I think he's probably a prisoner. There's a few different ways they could play it, but Commonwealth is definitely going to be the next thing after the
That's the
Whisper War.
Yeah, that's the last arc. So
is
Yep.
is
That's
Negan
it.
actually going to follow the whole? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Ancient One says would have to have a special kind of chainsaws in order to be dual wieldable. Yeah, I can see that. And Maggie needs less
Yeah.
clothes. Bottom line.
yeah,
I mean, if she shows up in this season, God,
yeah,
we won't see her.
we
Yeah.
we need more Negan for season 11. Like
Yeah.
make him a main, him and Daryl tag teaming or something like that, or
Right.
switch up.
I think Megs would love that.
Go ahead. What?
Yeah. Oh, and Negan and Daryl team up.
Yeah, for sure. I think eventually they're gonna have to because they're like the two main characters at this point, especially if they're gonna lose Michonne.
And the two main alpha males, pretty much. Maybe the preacher.
Yeah.
And what's his name with the battle axe hand?
Yeah, they got not too many too much muscle left. So
No.
Yeah.
Not at this point.
There's actually
Not at this point.
I actually think I think this show's got more female characters than it does male now, or at least it's real even. So the diversity's there, assholes. In case you're bitching.
That's dude. Can I get a T-shirt made of you saying that? Of you.
The diversity's there, assholes. Somebody clip that. Put it on Twitter. There you go, Ben. Make one of your videos.
Just Jolly
sure.
saying that. That'd be so good.
I hope you do. Please make one of your videos out of that, Ben, because you make some really good ones. I haven't seen one in a while.
I haven't had much time, but I'm trying to get stuff on top. But Eugene begs. Eugene is granted. He is granted permission by Carol to go see. Do you remember that moment? Eugene's like, "Oh, this is the best moment of my life. This is the best meeting of my life." And
yeah, I just got to that part right now.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Is there a reason why he felt like he couldn't go meet her? Because I guess he was tied down to his obligations there, and she's like, "Go meet her. It's okay. Go see your girlfriend."
Well, it just probably because of everything that happened, you know.
What do you think is going to happen to him? Do you think he's going to get toasted by this girl, or do you think he's going to actually meet someone and fall?
Run into
It's probably somebody from Commonwealth. Like either Maggie's gonna bring somebody from Commonwealth, or like who Eugene was talking to on the radio was from Commonwealth.
Is Commonwealth a good place or a bad place?
Neither. It's like the first. It's like the first city that tries to reinvent itself with a government and everything.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to give too much away.
That's
but
good to know.
yeah.
Is it? We're supposed to see a new character that's tied in with the Commonwealth, Princess. I feel like she might pop up. This
might be her. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be her, or Maggie might be with her or whatnot.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, there's going to be a direct connection of the Commonwealth popping up here real soon. And I figured that's who Eugene was talking to. Spoiler for the comics, because that's who it ends up being, is a direct connection to Commonwealth, and how they discover them. So, and I believe Commonwealth's like a couple states away or something, or like the next state over.
Ohio or something like that.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a travel for them. I know that much. At least in the comic, it was.
Are they?
Yeah, they'll definitely do like a time skip or something like that.
Yeah.
Are they still in Georgia? Like, what state are they in right now? Do we even know?
D.C. I think they're in Washington, D.C. right now.
Jeez.
Or somewhere
Virginia.
in Maryland.
Virginia.
Is it Virginia?
Virginia. Okay. That's what Eugene said.
Which is pretty
last
close to what
episode.
that is.
Yeah, they'll definitely
I don't know
they'll
what
definitely do
East
a time
Coast.
skip.
Yeah, they'll have to do a time skip in order to.
We're in Ohio.
Plus, we gotta get some kind of explanation of why the fuck Rick was stuck for however many years and not able to escape, or
not
was he in
able
a
to
coma?
see. Yeah.
There's
gotta be a
amnesia.
reason,
Yeah.
So with that, you think the Rick Grimes movies will be taking place like before, like season 11, like all the stuff, like that time that he was gone and stuff?
I think if they do it right, and I said this before with Megs, I think if they did it right, they'll intertwine, because they said 3 movies, so they should intertwine these next 3 seasons with a movie capping off the end of it, and make the very last movie like the season finale. All the characters get back together again, whatever. We'll see what they do. They may put them on AMC. They may put them in the theater. We still don't know.
But Purrp, to answer what you're thinking, this is just my speculation. I think they'll splice it. Like, I think they'll show like specifically maybe like pieces of his past, and then flash forward, and then flash back, and I think that's what they'll do. I could be wrong.
Makes sense.
But that's the way Batman Begins was, right? I don't know. And it tends to be if they do it in the theater, but at this point, it probably won't even be released in the theater. I don't think it'll be released in the theater.
And also, do you think that
not now?
Commonwealth, these last few seasons, that's when they're gonna start tying in like Fear of the Walking Dead and these other shows and stuff?
I don't know. I'm kind of behind on Fear. I'm like a couple seasons behind now.
I got pissed when they killed off Nick, and I stopped watching.
Yeah.
At that point.
I think I watched a little bit after that, and I kind of tuned out.
After that. I was like,
and I kept telling myself, I'll go catch up. And then I haven't done it.
I think every show suffers big time when they do a time jump, and that's what they did with Fear. They did a time jump. Same with Walking Dead, and they did a time jump, and they lost a lot of viewers. So when you lose that time, I guess I could see that that's a huge problem. I think.
I get really mad when they kill off the main characters, and it was only the second season, third season. Like, seriously, why?
Right. A little soon.
Yeah, I think you're right. They kill.
I'm not against shows killing off main characters as long as it makes sense.
But it was like a double. Right. It was like a double whammy. They killed off 2 of the main characters. There's 3 main characters, 4.
They killed mom and son.
Half the cast.
That's right. She died. Did the mom die in the same episode?
I don't know if it was the same episode, but it was the same season.
Really
yeah,
it was the same season.
Well, because they were each other.
Well, because they were trying to bring in what's his name? Episodes. What was his name? The guy who left Walking Dead to go to Fear.
Morgan.
That's right. So they had to.
I was on board for that for a while.
I know.
But, his storyline kind of dragged.
No, they were together for 3 episodes, and then Nick died, and that's why I'm so salty about it.
Yeah.
It was a shame. It was a damn shame because I actually I liked Fear.
Yeah, Nick and Morgan were bonding.
Yeah.
And they're becoming friends, and then Nick's dead.
You listening, writers? Huh? Yeah, fuck you.
You better listen to your fans. I've been a fan since
put that right up your ass.
1 aired. Okay.
Sit and spin.
I used to sit and watch through your damn commercials too before I had enough money to pay for DVR and could fast forward through that shit. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now
Sick
I
of
don't
your
want to watch it
bullshit.
no more because of this shit.
Sick of it.
Now I don't watch Fear the Walking Dead. Now I almost don't want to watch The Walking Dead. But Negan and Daryl keep me around for now.
Yeah,
Tell Megs.
if Negan didn't pop up, I'd probably checked out after like season 7 or something like that.
Right.
Like everybody.
Right.
Right. Jeffrey Dean
It's a
Morgan
shame.
is
It's a
saint.
shame. But we do have to do a review on the YA version that comes out in April. No, you guys don't want to do that with me.
YA.
It's the third spin or second spin-off, whatever you want to call
Right.
it.
Beyond
It's
something, Beyond World or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know what that.
Just
I'm
the
calling
first
that
episode.
one. I'm calling it The Woking Dead. But yeah, I'll suffer through it with you, Ben.
I think it'd
What
be
is-
funny.
Where does that
I think-
take place? Like, is that in the future? Because if that would be the case, then we'll probably get like an older Judith or something like that, and older RJ. That would be cool.
Well, the trailer had pictures of the apocalypse happening, like the zombies changing, like immediately.
Okay.
So I think it's
Yeah.
going to start at the very beginning, like.
So it's Fear of the Walking Dead 3.0 or something like that. So
Yeah, it's
I was calling it Woking Dead because it was, strong female leads, and one of them was real chunky. Didn't look like she could run too fast. So it was already kind of unbelievable. Then they had to focus in on how two of them were holding hands. And I'm like, man, I don't need to know if they're, bumping vaginas. I just need to know if they're killing zombies, man.
It's the apocalypse.
Okay, you can tell me about that later. I don't need to know that in the fucking trailer. Just saying.
April 12th, man. We're all over it.
I'll be there.
It's gonna be funny. I think it'll be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in.
Wowzers.
But yeah, this episode was okay. How many more episodes do we have left? Like 4, 5, 6?
yeah,
4, I believe. Yeah. I think there's 16 altogether.
and the war is gonna still go on because like Beta's out there somewhere. He's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, Beta's going to do a little bit of damage after this. He's not going to be happy at all.
Are we gonna have like a Beta and Negan fight? Probably.
Paul?
I'm sure Daryl
I won't say
Negan. Daryl.
Yeah,
Negan
don't tell.
team up.
I'm like,
Oh, I
come on,
have
you
no
guys.
idea. I have no idea. This is just I haven't read that far into the comics. I would just this is my prediction: a Daryl Negan team up, because Daryl's a fictional character. He's not even in the comics. So,
Yeah.
Oh. I think, I can't remember exactly. I thought Jesus was involved with the final throwdown with,
rest
unless
in peace, Jesus.
I may be remembering it incorrectly. I'd have to go back and look.
He was the first one
Yeah.
they picked off. When
Yeah,
the
but that-
showed up.
Yeah, they had to make the Whispers entrance or introduce
Yeah.
them in a big way, and that was a huge way to like introduce them. I was not
Right.
expecting that.
Yeah.
Me either.
I was pissed that they
He
killed
was
him.
like the massive.
Yeah, that's how I remember it was like some kind of, kung fu fucking throwdown thing with Beta, but unless I don't remember it right, but I don't know. So yeah, they could go anyway with it, as far as I know. Yeah, who knows?
Which
Um,
that would be my prediction. Would be a Daryl Negan team up against
Yeah.
Beta. Because who else is going to take him on?
Well, they still got a horde that they control, horde of zombies. So don't count them out yet. And that if you like, there's another part in the comics. We won't spoil it for you, but they use that horde, so things could get real interesting real quick, if you know what I mean. So I hope they keep that. I hope we see that part of it, and I hope they put it in this season. Don't drag it out to next season. Make it like the epic conclusion or something for the end of the season. That'd be cool.
Tune in next year, maybe.
All right, if we're all still alive to see it. We ain't walking dead ourselves.
Ah! Dun dun dun.
Jolly zombie.
Wookie Supremacy says, you know what would be super cool? A live stream about something I actually watch. Tell us what you watch, Wookie. We'll do a stream on it. What do you watch? Tell us what you watch.
Yeah,
He watches us. That's what he watches.
Tell us what you watch. We'll watch.
We'll do a fucking review about ourselves for you, Wookie. How's that sound?
Let's see.
Good times.
That's great.
But yeah, you guys got to check out next week's sneak peek, Megs and Ben, because I think it's Michonne's last episode, and for me, it looks like they threw a little clue in here that puts her on the Rick path, unless I'm reading it wrong. But that's what it looks like.
So where has her character been this entire this entire season? Like, where
she left Judith
on a boat.
Okay.
On a boat, bitch.
But why was she going on the boat? Was there a particular reason she was going there? I don't know. All right.
Cruise, fishing.
She's like, I need to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go and.
No, it was to get a weapon, some kind of big weapon to use against Alpha and the Horde. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Got it.
Big weapon.
It's all forgiven now.
A big lawnmower or something like that. What are those shits called?
A rider mower?
Yeah, like a tractor thing, whatever. Just mow them all down. I want that.
That would be great to see Michonne like handling a giant tractor that just like mows through zombies. That'd be pretty fun to watch.
You see Beta's face,
Don't
like,
they
oh
have it on
no.
Shaun of the Dead?
That'd be dope.
I think it's very possible you're right on that. It's been forever since I've seen Shaun of the Dead.
Jolly.
I was expecting a bazooka or something like that. What's up, Megs?
Shaun of the Dead, don't they do that?
A tractor?
Or like a lawnmower?
No, they do like a quick little glimpse of it in one of the Zombieland movies.
Oh,
There's a tractor that does it. I can't remember which one. It's one or two. I can't remember which one it was. There's a montage, like zombie kill of the year or week or whatever. They show the tractor going through the field.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's two.
Yeah.
Then?
I think it might be two. Yeah,
Okay,
the double tap.
Because it's fresh. It's fresh in here.
It's fresh in my memory.
It's
right?
fresh in the noggin.
Zombieland 2 wasn't very good, but the ending of it made it all worth watching. Seeing Bill Murray come back.
I never saw that. I need to see it still. I still haven't seen that one.
I love me
Bill Murray comes back.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
For some reason, it's good. I mean, I just have to tell you, I know I said this last week, but I just have to say it one more time. I think it's hilarious that Negan is like wearing a Whisper's, mask and everything. Oh, I'm a Whisperer, but then he's wearing his jacket, so you know immediately it's Negan. I just think
that jacket is iconic. But
yeah, it is, and so you have to. But it's funny how it's supposed to be a disguise, but he's like, oh, I'm so disguised, and then whoop, I got my jacket on.
I like his mask because he has like a smile on his face and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a Joker
I guess he picked that mask out specifically. He's not a fan of wearing masks, I guess. So they had to give him like really big holes, like eye holes and a mouth hole, because he doesn't like stuff on his face, I guess. But
he's one of those actors.
Yeah, but where did he get the bats? Did I miss that part?
He got it from the one dude that was like a huge fan of his and stuff. He's
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The guy who ended up killing. The guy who ended up killing.
Like, he's like, I got your jacket and I got your bat.
Here's your bat.
He's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Here's your jacket.
No, because he killed the kids, remember? Or the kid and the lady.
Fucking asshole.
That's what makes Negan such an interesting villain, because he doesn't care. He does still care about children and bringing harm to women and stuff. All that. You know what I'm saying? He still has morals and stuff. He's not as out of control like Alpha and all that.
Right.
It makes him into almost an anti-hero, but not quite.
Yeah. He's still a villain.
He's still a villain.
I look at everybody pretty much as somewhat of an antagonist, because once you kill a human being, you can't really call yourself.
Yeah, you kind of have to be in an apocalypse. So, that's just how it is. It's only the strong survive, baby. Yep.
When we're stabbing each other for water bottles in Costco.
The only good character I would say would probably be Dale, and I thank God he's dead. He was too much of a goody two shoes.
Rest in peace, Dale. Rest in peace. He was the moral compass of the group.
Thanks, Carl.
Hey, you fucked up there, didn't you, Carl? That was a good one.
Couldn't just not.
Dale wanted out. The actor that played there's a great story behind that. When Frank Darabont left the series, Dale and him, that's one of his buddies, and Frank Darabont actually brought him on because you might remember him from The Mist, and same with Laurie Holden, who played what was her name? Laurie, or not Laurie? Damn it. The one that the governor killed.
To Andrea.
Andrea, exactly. Yeah, Andrea was Laurie Holden. Yeah, she was hired by Frank Darabont too. So both those actors wanted out pretty quick after he left.
After who left?
Frank Darabont.
The governor.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Frank Darabont was the director.
Oh.
He also did Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Yeah, some epic movies, The Mist. Yeah. And it's just sad to see him go because he's the one that brought the series in. He's the one that believed in it, pitched it, got it made. Yeah. And directed the first season, which was epic. You go back and watch that first season, it's still the best one. Yeah. From a cinematic, viewpoint. And that's what makes me excited for the movies, because there's gonna be a little more money involved. Maybe they'll get a good director behind them.
Right.
Man, I loved Glenn. That was the introduction of Glenn in season 1, man. I loved Glenn. He was one of my favorite characters, man.
Yeah.
We
all miss Glenn.
Yeah, we miss Glenn.
Hey, blame Daryl for his departure. So.
Yeah. Way to fuck it up, Daryl.
No, because he's a fictional character. He wasn't even alive in the comics, and you would have died anyways. Because he died anyways in the comics.
So when you see Norman Reedus in person, you're like, "Hey, you're a fictional character, man. You're not even in the comics. What are you doing?"
No.
I doubt that.
When you have to defend him because he has stupid things in the show.
Megs would be more like, here's my key to my hotel room, and here's my cell phone number, and here's my panties.
I would never, ever.
Bullshit.
Never.
Yeah.
Nope.
My last girlfriend loves Norman Reedus. She loves him.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're planning to meet him. If you look behind her, she's got this Boondock Saints poster. Half of it is signed.
I do.
We got we got Sean
half.
Patrick. We got Sean Patrick Flannery to sign it, but we have not met the man yet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He told me that he would sign it. Like when I meet him, he'll sign it. But I just have to meet him for him to sign it.
He told you that? When did he tell you that?
No, Sean Clark.
Oh, Sean did. Yeah.
Like it's a big
I thought he told you in one of your dreams. He's just like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, of course.
In my dreams, Daryl told me he's gonna sign it. Then he's gonna sign my titties.
We're not supposed to talk about that. How'd you hear about my therapy sessions?
Yeah, I've been listening to you fantasize about that man for 10 years. So
yeah.
Before you even met Ricky,
original.
Right?
He is an original. Yeah.
Right.
He is the
Before
original
that
boyfriend.
Yeah, she went from Leo to Daryl. It's just.
I never left Leo. Hey.
Okay.
Do you remember where Leo's at?
Oh yeah, he's above your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She has a
Daryl's
giant
in
picture
here.
of Leonardo DiCaprio above her bed.
Mm-hmm. And when he says giant, he means giant.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It literally takes up half a wall. It's that
the
big.
size of my bed.
Yeah. Like it takes up the whole headboard. You know what I mean? Like, it's big. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Talking Walking Dead. You guys gonna come back and join us next week? Purrp and Ben. It'd be pretty awesome if you did.
Yeah, if you'll have me. Yeah, man.
I'm excited to see what Carol does with the head. Just to put that out there.
Puts it on a stick.
And how are people gonna react with like Carol teaming up with Negan and stuff? And like, are they gonna look at her funny? Like, how could you trust this? That's one thing I don't like. I was like, all right, it's been like 10 years. He's obviously changed, and somewhat, but
he saved Judith.
Right.
Remember that?
He saved Judith. Yeah, he saved Judith while y'all was just not paying attention.
Right. She's about to burn in the fire, and there, Negan broke from the chain of people and went and saved her, and they still didn't give him the time of day. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I agree, Purrp. It's time for him to take the role of a leader. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Now, when Maggie comes back, that could be interesting.
Yeah, because she's gonna be like, what's going on? Like, why is he like still alive, or why is he not locked up? Or
Right.
She's gonna be kind of she's probably gonna take the longest to
come around.
Yeah,
right.
But those interactions, I'm waiting for those scenes where like they get like they have some back and forth and stuff, and Negan tries to connect with her or something like that. So
right. Yeah, it would be interesting. I can't remember. Their relationship didn't evolve too much more in the comic, from what I remember. But that scene that they had in the prison, that scene does happen in the comic, but it did happen later. Way later down the road. So there is things that are still kind of out of place, especially with Maggie's character. So they got a lot of fixing to do with her.
Having Maggie missing it's an unfortunate detriment to this show. Like just
it is.
I realize we all realize that it's the actress. She had another show she had to be on. Like we all get that, but it's an unfortunate. I think it kind of rips everything in part because she was queen of Hilltop, right? And Hilltop just got burned down in her absence. So it's like we've got a lot of explaining to do at this point. A lot of explaining.
Big time. Big time.
So R.I.P. Alpha.
Yeah. Put that bitch on a stick. I just can't wait till Beta finds what's left. That's going to be a fun scene. Like freaking out.
Like seeing her head still alive, because her head is still like alive on the ground, right? It's
I know, it's like zombie munching.
Yeah.
Zombie munching.
Cool. You guys want to plug your channels or anything else you want to talk about on this episode? Anything that we missed?
I've been doing some funny Twitter videos that are only like 3 minutes long. Come check them out. They're pretty funny. I made fun of Stephen King on my last one. And I think Stoned Up, I think you saw that one. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yep. Stephen King's an asshole.
He's kind of a douche, man. What a douchebag. It's a shame.
I'll plug my stuff. You're Purrp minded. Thank you for having me on. Megs, Fan, Jolly, aka Snow Dove. But it was fun talking because I don't got anybody really to talk about Walking Dead or American Horror Story, so I'm looking forward to season 10. Hopefully I can pop up on there when y'all do your stream and stuff for season 10 because I'm excited for that. But I got my Westworld season 3 episode 1 review up. Check that out, and I have a live stream, my 1K live stream next Wednesday.
Oh snap!
Congrats.
So
congrats on that, Purrp. Yeah, congrats, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, and that stream will be at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can also find me on General Zod's channel in like 2 minutes. In the fan. So it was a pleasure being here.
Awesome.
Right on, man. All right, I'll give my props to Zod. I think K-Log's going live tonight too. I'm not sure. Fucking everybody's going live now because we ain't got nothing better to do, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Well, there's a writer's strike coming up, so it's like people who live stream. That's going to be a huge thing. So like all of us live stream, because the writer's strike. There's like Hollywood's tanking. Like there's going to be there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
Dope. Time for us to take over.
I do want to say thank you to everyone out in the chat, though, such as K-Log and Tommy for plugging all of our channels out.
Oh, yeah. Chat. Nice to have you back, Tom.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Glad you're feeling better. And we also have the Ancient One, and I see Random Brad Creator down here. And we had, Panda Power.
Chicano Azteca.
Wookie was here. He went to go find a cute little Filipino girl.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, yep. I figured you would, Jolly.
For sure.
Yeah, I knew you could relate.
Yep. Yeah, much love. Slap that like button.
Much love.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all soon later in the week. Down the
Yeah,
road.
give us a reach around.
Yeah.
Give us a back kiss, and we'll catch you on the next one. Tuck and roll.
Hashtag check and
Hail.
stay
Have a good one.
safe,
Hail.
friends.
Gender check.